Oh, hey, Lon. Hey, city boy. Look, Lana, you're still here. I'm surprised. Wrecking course. An investigative photographer eats or starves on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera? Wreck given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feet in the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Let's talk to Lana though. Night of the murder. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lana, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but... Brace yourself, Wright. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night. The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either. I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. Seems like it. Tell us about the scandal. So, about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote? Yeah. Can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about OnGuard shoving his manager lady onto Karita? Yeah. Well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bulldukers. That's an interesting censor for that. Hey, what's with ya? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why do you look like you got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? Camera. Ah, my baby! My $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kinda how it is. Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't ya? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee he'll give it back. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me. Would you please just leave already? Okay. And I don't know why I hit the examine button, because I'm actually trying to move. Well, it said OnGuard's room was off limits, right? But they didn't say that Karita's hotel room was off limits. Has that gigantic bear always been there? I've just never noticed it. Hello? Mr. Nick! What is that otherworldly ghastly moaning? I hate evil ghosts! I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? That's worse. Excuse me. Watch who you're calling a demon, brat. Zoinks, it's the alien. Who are you calling an alien? Why are you in here? Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here? What is wrong with youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor one, and you're disturbing me. In other words, you came here to try and grab a fan souvenir? Okay, let's talk to Old Bag, I guess. Night of the murder. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time. I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it. Now, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright. Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my own job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night. Memories of Kurita. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Kurita. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts, in my book. But I heard that he was lagging behind the polls against Mr. Ankar. Well, that's just a recent thing, bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? The presents. They're all bears, right? She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Yeah, which is weird. Why is it bears? All of Mr. Korea's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Oh, that's because he can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know. When my dear one was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Did that happen during one of the episodes of his show, or... Wow, what a heartwarming story! Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out. Down by the river going, hey, you sure can fight. You too, bub, you too. Did all that really happen? It's in his biography, bub. What a load of crock. So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice. Bears. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. Well, what is that infernal racket? I did not notice the clock bear. What? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. Ugh, that startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Uh-oh. The transceiver. Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya, how is Maya? You haven't hurt her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Wright. I've heard the news. So it seemed my present did you no good. No, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright. Alright. Little... What is with this static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? Seems... bad. Oh, okay. Damn it, did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me. What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden, it became nothing but static. Mystic Maya! Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? Should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Okay, well, we're done talking to you, but I do want to examine the room, actually. And I haven't presented the transceiver to his gumshoe, so let's see if he can help with that. The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Dick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself?
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference? Okay, I guess we have a new talking point with Gumshoe. Yeah, that's right. We're supposed to have 4 points of conversation with most people. So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Huh? Computer?
Yeah, she doesn't know what that is. It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. Well, she doesn't want to be left out of the conversation. So, the room you were in when that interference, the transceiver happened, there's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. A listening device, you say? Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Carito's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it. I'm going to sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Oh, wait, Gumshoe! Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time! I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. But you were fired, so whatever.
You should be going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Wow, you got here quick. So sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. And suddenly, I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. Of course you couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't get it? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
It looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh? By who? Who do you think, Phoenix? Me, of course. Yeah, seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little run down. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity. So it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Oh, no. Well, anyway, since I brought it all the way here, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're going to find it, right?
Right. Now first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, touch the sweeper and take a real good look around the room with it, pal. You can see how strong the radio waves are in the area by looking at the check gauge. Once you find something that's giving off strong waves, the gauge will change. When that happens, touch the gauge to really give the thing a long, hard stare. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves. So let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal? Okay, let's do it. Okay, I see. The letters at the top fill when you're getting warm. Oh, hello, Mr. Bear.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen,
and it can oversee the entire room. Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet, but this bear's eye is...
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig in this big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
No, you can't! Such a violent act!
Rip.
No!
That's it. It's a miniature camera. It looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
Okay, cool. So we found the listening device. I'm surprised I didn't check the bear first, because it was the first thing that stood out to me when we walked in here. So this tiny thing has a camera? Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set. But there's no videotape in this camera. This is the only camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
Footage is changed into radio waves and then sent to that recorder.
So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you're right. Spy camera added to the court record. So, what is a transmitter? It's a device that sends footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep. Let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
Pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe...
Then maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. What? Yes, that was the whole point of doing this, Phoenix. And if you think about it, about the angle this bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Transmitter added to the court record. Cool, so we just have to figure out where to go to get the recording.
So there was a camera in this bear's eye?
And it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Carita this present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
Is there really no way to find out? Stuffed bear added to the court record. Cool. I got it. What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you going to do? I'm going to go around to the electronics shops and see if I can find out who bought this. But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man. Okay, camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe. Do not lose it. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. Yeah, we get it. He's gone. Yeah.
That Mr. Scruffy detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
You always manage to do things in the most ineffective ways. Oh, hey, Edgeworth. You'll have to excuse me, I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, Wright. Huh? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and there are very few that are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can you really?
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. Make it in time for what? I'll be taking this for now. Just imagining Edgeworth just walking out with a gigantic life-size bear. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. See you soon, Wright? Wait! What? Why are you doing this? To help Maya, why else? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, Wright, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Carita? The real killer? Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, Wright. Everything begins with the truth. Juan Carita's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. Kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ongar. And this card. Shelley the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. To be continued. Okay, so we're making headway, and we found a lot of evidence that's really good, but hopefully we can actually use it, you know. But I'm sure Edgeworth won't make it easy to use. Oh, hey, the times are back, because I was wondering why the timestamp stopped. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all next time.